Welcome back to our channel, your one-stop destination for mastering the PTE exam with confidence. Today, we're going to practice one of the most scoring tasks, describe an image. I'll show you an image, walk you through the best way to analyze it, and then share a perfect 40-second sample answer you can model your own response on. So grab your notebook, sit tight, and get ready to boost your speaking score. And hey, before we dive in, hit that subscribe button so you never miss a single practice session that could make all the difference in your PTE results. The given line graph highlights global smartphone usage between 2010 and 2025. In 2010, only 500 million people used smartphones, but the figure kept rising every year. By 2020, the number of users had already crossed 3 billion. Furthermore, the trend continues sharply upward, with a forecast of 4.5 billion users in 2025. Overall, the image clearly shows that smartphones have become an essential part of life, and their adoption is growing at a rapid pace worldwide. This pie chart provides information about the annual greenhouse gas emissions by different sectors. Overall, power stations account for the largest proportion of emissions at 21.3%, followed by industrial processes at 16.8% and transportation fuels at 14%. Agriculture contributes a sizable share of 12.5%, while residential and commercial buildings account for 10.1%. On the other hand, the smallest percentage of emissions comes from waste disposal and treatment at just 3.4%. In conclusion, it is clear that power generation and industry are the largest contributors to greenhouse gas emissions. The diagram illustrates the process of coffee production. Initially, coffee beans are harvested from plants. These beans are then dried under the sun and later roasted at high temperatures. The roasted beans are ground into a fine powder, which is subsequently packed in jars. Finally, the coffee is ready to be consumed. The image highlights a step-by-step process where raw beans are transformed into one of the most popular beverages worldwide. This diagram illustrates the process of making electricity using solar panels. The process begins with the solar panels, which are installed on a house's roof to capture energy from the sun. This solar energy is then converted into a DC current. The DC current is directed to an inverter, which changes the current from DC to AC, making it suitable for household use. The electricity is then distributed throughout the house for various appliances. Finally, if the house's solar panels don't produce enough energy, an external utility grid provides additional power. To summarize, this diagram effectively shows how solar energy is captured, converted, and used to power a home. This photograph depicts a vibrant and bustling market scene. In the foreground, there are several people, with one woman in the center wearing a bright red jacket. Behind them, there are numerous stalls selling a variety of products, including clothing, shoes, and bags. The market appears to be crowded with people browsing and shopping. The atmosphere seems lively and energetic. To the right, there are some buildings, and the market is covered by a tent, suggesting it is a large outdoor event. Overall, the picture successfully captures the lively and engaging nature of a public market. And that's how you can describe an image like a pro. Remember, the more you practice, the more fluent and confident you'll become. If you found today's practice helpful, give this video a big thumbs up, share it with your friends who are preparing for PTE, and drop your practice answers in the comments. I love seeing how you're improving. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell, because I'll be back with more real exam-style practice to get you that high score. See you in the next video. Keep practicing and keep winning.